Hi, and welcome to Professor Kev Show. Got my buddy Jake with us from Sol Robotics. Good afternoon, my
Thanks
friend.
for
How you
having me.
doing?
Pretty good. Thanks for having me. Really
Hey,
appreciate
of
it.
course. Let's go right at it. So, Sol Robotics. Why did you start it?
Yeah. So one of my co-founders, his father, he owns a metal fabrication shop, and he's really struggling finding operators for a machine called the CNC press brake. It's what makes angle bends in metal. Doesn't sound too common, but if you look anywhere, it's everywhere. It's in your HVAC. Almost anything that has to do with metal fabrication goes through a CNC press brake. And right now, the industry is really struggling to find operators. And we're looking to apply some of the advances in artificial intelligence to build a operator that operates the machine completely autonomously.
That's amazing. Have you accomplished it?
So we're just getting started. There's lots of challenges. There are lots of competitors in this space. One of the most prominent ones is Figure. They are partnered with BMW in manufacturing, so they're pushing the needle very hard. Our goal is to kind of take a more niche approach. They're starting with the generalized application in robotics. We're going to start with a very specific use case and application, develop dexterity, understanding of how to manipulate objects. There's a lot of very specific challenges within robotics that we think we can identify and address within this specific niche.
But this would really be helpful because, like you said, sometimes it's hard to find someone that can operate that machine, and humans call in sick. I mean, if you can get this to work, then it can obviously help grow that business because it's not like, oh, we have too much work. It can keep going and stuff. So, what's the future hold for your company? What's a crystal ball? This seems kind of amazing. Now, will you be able to expand this into other uses?
Most definitely. So our focus and vision for the future is to push the needle in humanoid robotics. So we see a lot of opportunity in the space right now in terms of the hardware. We have essentially solved the problem in moving things from A to B accurately. The challenge is the intelligence behind it. How do I know what I'm doing is correct? How do I do complex tasks? A lot of that's unsolved, and all of it's mainly focused and revolved around the software intelligence layer. And that's really what we want to develop and kind of push the needle on and see how much we can contribute to the robotic space. And from there, see how many tasks and, like you said, other applicabilities we can find for the technology.
This is like cool and freaky all at the same time. It just
No,
is
it is. I mean,
because, it has to be cool for you and your team to just be working on something, go, woohoo, it works. We did it. That has got to
yeah,
be cool. But then it's like, okay, problem one solved out of, a lot of problems. So you on to two. It's got to be cool and frustrating all at the same time.
yeah, most definitely. So we're in our early stages of development. So we are more on the small scale. We're all pretty much off-site in terms of our testing right now. There are about 2 to 3 main industry leaders that we're looking to try and partner with in the future to work with their machines. They have put a lot of energy and effort into fully automated machines that they sell, which is great for companies that are on the leading edge. They have this high volume and they have the capital expenditure to be able to buy these large machines. The challenges, though, is there's a lot of already deployed machines and a lot of not, I wouldn't say wasted, but almost stalled capital in the sense that it's hard to find operators for these machines. So they have so much of these machines in the field that are not really getting their full capacity. And that's where we think they'll be really interested in partnership, is to allow for those machines to be enabled and the value to be extracted from them further in an age where dull and dangerous jobs are really not very popular amongst anyone. I mean, naturally, right? Like I think that's the point of robotics is that we're pushing um, the shift in our workforce away from these dull and dangerous jobs.
Yep. What is the dad in this thing? Like, is he like blown away by this technology, the ability to do it? I know I would be to watch it.
Yeah, no, I mean it's really cool to see the real world application of artificial intelligence. We built our first prototype in which we had a conversational layer with it. So we gave it semantic instruction as to like say, for example, pick up this water bottle that was in front of it. And it was able to do it. And it was cool to see that just in the way that humans communicate, a machine could understand that context. And that's something that's only become prevalent recently, and it's just, it's cool to see. Yeah, no, it's really
Yeah,
interesting.
especially for people of my generation, because we never thought we'd ever see that. You watch, like the Jetsons cartoons, you're like, that's never going to happen in the real world, and it all did. So it's kind of neat. So, what's the best way to reach out to you if people want to learn more about what you're doing and, maybe partner with you to see if you can help them?
Yeah, so LinkedIn is great. Our Sol Robotics page is up as well. We will be having a big announcement of our first kind of prototype that we're going to be looking to go to market with here in the next couple months. So
Nice.
that will be coming soon, and
Yep.
we're very excited to get it out there all in good time.
Awesome. Jake, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call into the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it.